walk down through this beautiful place. Coney Island was a huge amusement park when I was a kid here in eastern Cincinnati, Ohio. It all changed around 1971 when everything moved up to a place called Kings Island, about 40 miles from northeast of here. But the old park still remains here today for concerts and all kinds of festivals. Today, the Appalachian, I'm going to call it Mountain Man Festival, is going to happen here, and we're going to bring you some of the fun and show you what's going on. This ought to be very interesting. So what are you in the process of making here?
Oh, I'm just making some hooks.
Hooks? That's pretty cool. Just a little art, just to bend them around like a quarter turn, I guess, or half turn. And
Yep, just wherever you want your twist to look like. Depends on how many turns.
you want to give, what, a minute or two, and that's it? Then you got to
On
heat
this,
it up again?
On the thinner stuff, yeah, the heat goes out of it pretty quick.
I bet so.
Song called The Crow Hop. It's one of my wife's favorite songs, my favorite song too. I won't be out here, I gotta be on the drum to help them out with that, but we're gonna do a crow hop. Alright, here we go.
Sometimes when they get it, they're getting over, but they had a harp that instead of two sizes, it's a bit smaller.
Really nothing to it. Anyone
You
can do
haven't
it.
counted all them, have you? See how many times you run through there?
I believe it's 320 threads. Debbie strung this one up, so she knows for sure.
320 of them.
Yep. But it's definitely a lot of time saved.
Those are kind of cool. I've watched them before. They're very neat. I would think setting them up would be a chore with all the different strings you got to go through here.
Yeah, that's the most time-consuming part. Debbie says it takes 8.5 hours.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
But I mean, when you consider that time invested to the time saved, when you make these rugs and everything.
Oh, I understand that part, but
definitely becomes worth it then. And then you have something to do.
Pulls the bottom up and the top up in the middle, so the bottom does it, and when you let go of the rope, then as this one expands, the top one, so it's a constant flow. You know, he knew what he was doing, and he signed up and way back to where he was
Doug, can you explain what that contraption right there does to us?
I sure can. All right, first thing you have to do is you have to make a mash to get your alcohol to put it into the still here. This is just a little 5-gallon still. What you do after you get your ferment and everything ready, you put it inside the pot. As that heats up, once it gets up to 173 degrees, the alcohol will actually start steaming off of it. And as it comes off, it'll come in. You can see the water that's actually left behind from the alcohol. As it travels on through, it leaves water. You can see how it's more clear. and then as it comes through, the steam travels into the condenser, which has got cold water in it, and as that travels down through, it turns the steam back into a liquid, which that's what's coming out into the jar right there.
So what is this?
It's actually called Moonshine. Yeah.
So what?
Revenue man.
Yeah.
He works for the IRS.
Yeah. We own a distillery out in Ripley, Ohio. Yeah, it's called Northern Yankee Moonshine. I was actually on the show Moonshiners on Master Distillers on season 2. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Now, what ingredients are actually put in? Are these ingredients?
Yeah, you can actually anything that's got sugar in it, you can actually use to make a mash. I mean, regular corn. To make a regular moonshine, is corn, sugar, and yeast. Is all you need.
Corn, sugar, and yeast.
That's all you need.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. I know guys. You could even take a box of cereal. Like Fruity Pebbles, and actually make a mash out of it, and you'll actually get the taste of the Fruity Pebbles in it.
That's pretty cool.
So it's a fun thing to do.
Thanks, Doug, for showing that to us. That's a pretty cool outfit.
Oh, you're welcome.
Corn, keep going, keep going, keep going. And there it is. What you do. Right. You can make cornbread, you know, your flour for anything. Sure. You just keep turning. Now I've put more in, put some of the droppings in because I want to get it finer and finer until it's powder. So I just keep going like this, and it'll come out a little thinner each time. Now they used to do this in the mornings before they would eat so that they could have cornmeal or cornbread in the morning. And then when you put the corn in, it'll go through first because it's heavier, and then this will get lighter as they go under there because it's grinding. So you gonna stay all day with me and do this? I only pay $0.25 an hour.
That's what you make now.
Thank you. How you like that? Think you could do that all day?
No.
Oh no, I don't know.
Last year.
Tom Turkey wants to attract the female. He puts that big tail fan up there and he struts around making all kind of clucking noises and gobbling noises.
That's what Gracie
Did I
does when
shoot
he sees
it?
a girl he
No,
likes.
a buddy of mine did though. Then he gave it to me. I thought so too.
I see a gun up there.
You see a gun?
Yes, you do. That's my flintlock rifle. You want to come in and see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everybody loves to see those.
Absolutely.
That's my flintlock rifle. That's a 50 caliber flintlock. That's known as the Southern style because it's all iron mounted. This is a hunter's gun. There's nothing on here shiny or anything to give my position. So,
It's beautiful.
you see how big that is? That gun's taller than you are. That's a 40.
How big do beavers get?
There's pictures of people with beavers that are 250 pounds of big. They will get huge. That one was a bad size. I name it this one here.
That
Weasel?
looks like a badger.
That's a badger.
Badger.
I say the tail should give it away. I think that's what he said back there behind. Of course, and this is the easy one. Yeah.
Yeah, when your hair was dyed, they called you the bad.
Actually, that skunk's got a pretty good hide on it.
But I'll tell you what, these are dead soft too. I mean, you feel that is just soft as soft can be. Here. Put that up over your shoulder, see if that fits.
Yeah,
Put it completely up over your head, see how high it goes.
Put it where?
Over your head. See,
okay.
See, you should carry your purse like that. That way people can't just run and grab it. Yeah, let's do this that right there.
That's cute.
Take it home with you.
Aww, that's sweet.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
That looks awesome.
I started that about a year and a half ago. It ended up in my craft box. I was digging it this morning. I saw it. I was like, you know, I ought to finish that. I got it finished. Now it needs to go out and go somewhere.
Awesome. Oh, that's
Appreciate that.
As she was all in black, I thought that'll go real good with her.
If the humidity is playing havoc with the cotton, it's swelling and sticking. So I'm having to work it, and if I get this one done by Wednesday, it's going to Fort Randolph in West Virginia. The guy who portrays Logan needs a sash and all, and I don't know if this will work with his clothing, but if it does, we'll take it.
Thanks for watching. And remember, Jesus does love you. And we'll catch you next Sunday on a brand new adventure.